Spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me. I'm just going to move that back. For Cancer's highest good, how is Cancer feeling in this first week of September 2025 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting in? 3 cards for Cancer, first of all, please. Okay, a bit emotionally closed off, Cancer. Okay, so if that was upright, you'd be looking to invest in someone. You haven't got your eye on anyone yet. You don't know who it would be, but you have a pentacle and you would like to offer it to someone. Okay, so when it's reversed, it's like I have no desire to kind of look for anyone right now. Not someone that I would like to commit to. What's just turned over there? This one. 9 of Wands reversed, dropping the burdens. Okay, so if that was upright, this would be the wounded warrior. It's the 9 of Wands card. It's someone that, there's been a lot of challenges, but they're prepared to keep on going. They've got some injuries, they've incurred some injuries, but they're just going to keep on going. They're a warrior. This is what they do. Okay, that is choosing to put those, put those weapons down, put the shield down. I'm not doing this battle anymore. Like, I'm not doing it. I refuse. Okay? So going on strike towards anything that's difficult, wanting a drama-free life, not looking to invest in anything right now. Sounds like bliss, to be honest. Yeah, look, like, I don't care. I'm not making a decision. I'm not dealing with this. Closed off. Yeah, not doing it. It's like ignoring the elephant in the room, that kind of like, yep, can't see you, you're not there. Let's get 3 cards to see who's showing up in your reading. The High Priestess reversed, the 3 of Swords upright. Okay, someone didn't see this heartbreak come in because the High Priestess card is about using your instincts, your intuition, trying to see ahead, trying to like figure out things that are approaching us that we need to be aware of, being wary, of the road ahead, like good things and bad things, but that's reverse, and then it's followed by heartbreak, heartache. So someone did not see this coming, like, at all. It's really caught them off guard, throwing them through a loop. Not enough was cultivated or achieved. There was deception. There was not mutual love. Okay, so they could have like literally caught someone in the act, like cheating on them. They've realized, like, I've been made a fool of here. Major arcana for Gemini, however, I think it's just part of the narrative there that there was deception. Okay, and this person did not see it coming, so it's happened to them. They are not a deceptive person, it's happened to them. Okay. Now, there could be some trust issues, but let's see. King of Cups. Yeah, so, like, do you understand, like, the King of Cups, when the upright is one that's like, it's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, it's water energy. This is very emotionally intelligent, patient, understanding, forgiving. No, why would I forgive someone that broke my heart? I probably this person probably walked in on them, like cheating on them, or they found messages on their like social media where they're like secretly talking to someone, flirting, meeting up with them, or like acting on something. This person's been completely deceived. Okay, they've realized like it's not mutual love. This is not a divine union. and it's really like, it's just like in your face, like can't get away from it, total heartbreak, did not see it coming at all, not at all. Deception, cheating, lying, cheating, stealing. It doesn't have to be that they cheated. It could be like, you know, people are like financially abusive. Um, you know, they say they've got like good income, and then, you know, maybe they have got good income, but they spend it all and then they want your money as well. They might malinvest, you know, like constantly make poor decisions. Not talking about one bad thing, but it could be just, yeah, there's some sort of deception or cheating or lying, or maybe they said they were in love and love bombed and then they weren't really in love, you know? It happens. Obviously, like in a premeditated way. I'm talking about love bombing is like premeditated, you know, like with, you like, shower this person with affection and we're going to make them feel amazing, and then I'm just going to sleep with them and never speak to them again. Or, you know, I'll sleep with them a few times and then create a reason why we can't be together. When I was like talking about the future with them, you know, or I'm going to like, you know, make out like they're the best thing ever and tell everyone, you know, like they were 50-50, and then like I'm just going to take all their money. Like it's something very deceptive here that's been exposed like very abruptly, so that, you know, you would end up with trust issues after something like that, 100%. And it's strange because you're closed off to love as well, but you're showing up as a page, so I don't think you're involved with anyone. I don't think, you know, you've been hurt very, very recently. I think you're just protecting yourself for a while. I think you're just maybe not focused on relationships for a while. Well, this person, like, more recently, like, had their heart broken. Yeah, so, like, a third party's been exposed. There was 3 people. You know, this person was a cheater, guys. This person that's showing up in your reading got cheated on, and it was exposed very abruptly, and it's been an awful experience with this person, so I wouldn't expect them to be, like, looking for anything anytime soon, because they thought they were in a lover's situation, which is like divine union, you know? It's not like Two of Cups reversed where you sort of just fell for someone and then it was exposed. Like, this is like, this person proper thought they were in a divine union. Like, they were meant to be with this person. They were with, like, a soulmate, you know, and it just wasn't. Let's get 3 for the outcome. The Hierophant and the Star. Now, this could be about healing. Okay, the Star card is the major arcana for Aquarius. The Hierophant is the major arcana for Taurus. We're no longer the student, okay? We're now the teacher. We've become wise. We've become someone that can share their experiences with others so that they may not experience the same thing. So if in the past we felt like we've been very foolish and ignored some red flags and continued, you know, with someone that turned out to be a karmic, we might say, you know what, like, I've done that. It's okay. Like, it feels awful now, but you'll get over it. Like, you can recoup finances, you can get over, you know, this chaotic person cheating on you, because although it's awful that someone cheated, you're better off without someone that's this chaotic, or you're better off not being with someone who's, you know, ultimately just lying, like what you're in isn't real and it's not your fault. It's the actions of this person, that's their lack of integrity, their lack of emotional intelligence, you know, don't make it personal to you. You went with the first and you went with the last. Do you know what I mean? But you're still gonna be you when you come out of this. They're still gonna be them, which is like ugly, isn't it? Yeah, so I think we're trying to be wise, we're trying to heal. Aquarius is the water bearer, and it's quite poetic to get the star card where she's trying to bathe herself and cleanse herself and absolve herself of, you know, troubled waters and rejuvenate herself, like let go of, you know, the past, because we had this King of Cups reversed, which was very like unforgiving, very bitter. and you can totally understand that. But we don't want to stay in that energy. Sorry, to bouncing the tripod around. We don't want to stay in that energy. It's not good. If you know, if you like bear grudges, if you continue to feel angry, or, you know, looking at people like sideways because you just don't know who to trust, you can't really do that forever, you know what I mean? Like, having quite toxic emotions there. So it's understandable. However, we don't want to get stuck in that. You don't deserve to be miserable. If you've been cheated on, you don't deserve to be miserable. If you've been deceived because someone love bombed you, made you feel stupid, you don't deserve to be, you know, feeling like rubbish or stupid because a chaotic person targeted you because they wanted to be like parasitic and function off you because they viewed you as a functioning person. Do you know what I mean? Where they're non-functioning, they're dysfunctional. So yeah, try to reframe it and think, well, I don't have to deal with that person ever again, and I can recover because I'm functioning. They're not functioning, so they're going to take the chaos wherever they go. Two more cards for the outcome, please. The Sun. Okay, nice. Returning to a carefree state of mind. Okay, there's really nice healing taking place here in the outcome. I like it. We're being absolved of what's happened. We're learning from our mistakes. We're becoming, you know, like, in a way that we are not burdened with this anymore. Let's get one more. The Knight of Cups, and then in comes romance. The Knight of Cups is like Romeo or Juliet, like someone who's just in their feels like, I've met this person and I can't stop thinking about them. Like, I'll lie awake all night thinking about them, and in the morning I'm totally rested, and I just have like, my heart's so full, you know, like they've really like fallen, or they feel like they could fall for someone. Like, that's so nice. It's like the final card in the outcome. That's really nice. Never ever had such a healthy like outcome after pain or, you know, deception, heartbreak. We've got this really, really nice, lovely outcome. That's beautiful. Someone's like open to love again, and it's not just that they're open to it, like they've found someone that they really feel like they have or could fall in love with. I think it's them, because you're like not looking to invest, but like on their side, it's all like cups. You're not really in a cups frame of mind. You're like, I don't want to invest. I'm dropping the burdens. I'm like, not kind of. It's like you're closed, closed body language. And then they've like had such the worst like situation. Like, it's really not their fault. It's blown up in their face. It's come out in an awful way. It wasn't expected. and yet they've healed really, really healthily, and they're actually like, maybe this person to be the Knight of Cups, and they're not just a Page of Cups, they're a Knight of Cups, so it's someone that knows you guys. It's someone that knows you. Either like you've been dating someone, but like you don't want to invest in them, or they're in your workplace, or like, somewhere in like your immediate vicinity, like they live in your street, or they work in a shop that you go to, or they're part of a club that you go to. Like, it's someone in your immediate environment that already know you and they like the look of you, and they're gonna, like the eternal optimist, like a hopeless romantic. Like, they could be cheated on, but they won't become bitter and then just be like, that's me done with love. Like, they'll realise that that person either didn't love them and just didn't have those feelings to start with, or that's a very lost person with like some kind of trauma, and they won't take it as like it's their fault, and they won't stop trying to be in love, but they've already got feelings for you. Whoever this is has already got feelings for you. And you have not had a relationship with them before because it's a Knight of Cups. They know you enough to get a feeling of like a sense of like who you are, like friends, family, and like what you do for a living and what kind of person you are. Like, they feel like they could really fall for you if they haven't already. Is someone in your environment? Because I don't think you've been dating anyone. You might have, but they feel like they've got a sense of who you are already. So I feel like it's someone that's like observed you a lot. Ooh, let's get a timing. When's this Knight of Cups coming in for Cancer, please? Ooh, it's coming for you. Cancer, okay. That's nice. I like it. It's coming for you. Dance. Take inspiration from the moonlight dancing on the surface of the sea. I feel like, like that's very like much that kind of vibe, isn't it? Like healing, like happy, letting go, being absolved of like the past, like becoming healed, becoming optimistic, open to love again. Like, it's there. I know it's their card, but like they could be an Aquarius, they could be a Taurus, they could be a Leo. We've got a lot of major arcana. They could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio because they've got the King of Cups reversed. They could be someone that feels a lot, they love hard. When they're in love, like, it's not like passion based, it's like, I'm in love with you, like, I think, you're high value, like, I care about you, like, I don't want anyone, I want you, very, very loyal, very, very like exclusive. Maybe possessive, like to a healthy degree. Not controlling, but they're not gonna let you like be approached by anyone because you're theirs, okay, and they want to be yours. It's coming for you. Oh my god. Oh, right. Let's clarify. Why have they got the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups? Vicious circle, pattern of relationship issues, bad habits, and no-win situation. They could be like a hopeless romantic, and like you're going to be worthy of this person because they're not a bad person, but people take advantage of their like, their openness, their big heart, they wear their heart on their sleeve. And it's very easy to like deceive people who are like that. It's not necessarily that you need to change there, it's just that if someone shows you some red flags, you gotta like leave it. Futures embrace, seize prospects, absorb wisdom, and spring into action. for your ambitions. That's what they're doing. They're embracing the future. I love this, you know. Look at this. This person is like, they've learnt lessons. They've absorbed, it's literally that, absorb wisdom. That's what the Hierophant is. It's the teacher. They're no longer the student, they're the teacher. Spring into action. They're looking at the future. Look at this. They're not bitter anymore. They're taking action. They're going towards what they love. Oh my God, Cancer, like, what the hell? What the hell? In a good way. Keeping a promise. It's a very loyal person, okay? Like, it's the kind of person that they're like already thinking about proposing. They're already thinking. I'm not saying they're gonna propose like straight away, because that's like love bombing. But like, you know, like they sort of fantasize in their head about anything romantic. The kind of, you know, commitment, being exclusive, like going steady. The future, like how they would propose, like when they have kids, like what would be their names, what would they look like. It's a person who's very, very loyal. They don't change their minds. They're not fickle. They're not going to change their mind about this. Like, they want you, okay? Very, very romantic. It must have really, like, really hurt them to be betrayed like that. Really, really, like, sensitive person, you know, watery energy, like, a big heart, you know, hurts harder. Like, not everyone... It's a mistake to assume that everyone has the same heart, everyone feels strongly about the same things, or has the same integrity, or the same, you know, level of sensitivity. Some people have really blunted sensibilities, and like, they're very insensitive, and they're careless with people's hearts, like, they're unhealed. You know, like, this person's really been stabbed in the back here, and they felt it hard, but they healed, and they're ready to go again. You know, like, and they've decided you're like someone they could really fall for, and like, they deserve a better person than what they got last time. They really do. It's not impulsive. They're not going to change their mind. It's very, very sure, very, very steady. Those seemingly coincidental events are actually prearranged. This is destined, you know. This is destined. It says it's coming for you. Someone up there has gone like, do you know who would go really well together? Do you know who would go really well together? Like, it's these two people. So we've got divine timing. It doesn't get much more divine than it's just coming for you. You're not allowed to know when. So I feel like some sort of event or like happening could be like a very insignificant, you know, you think it's like insignificant, but you'll go to a shop and you'll bump into someone, or like, you know, I don't know. It's something, it'll seem accidental where it's not. And it's not because they've set it up. Well, I do feel like they're already in your environment, you know, because they've already got feelings. But yeah, it's not you consciously like doing anything to bring it in. It's just happening. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I can't get messages because I don't think... Or should I? Let's do it, but don't... If it doesn't make sense, we'll just disregard it, because these are more like no contact, where there's been beef or drama. But let's see. Let's see if anything comes up. You're so special. You're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. I can't deal with it. You can't get enough. Redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not on what you fear will happen. Okay. Let's get some sacred geometry. Cosmic flower. Oh, we've had this already today. Was it Aries? The frequency of cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place that we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. I really, really like that. You know, your worth, there's like a quote that I reposted that was from another tarot channel. And it's not their quote, you know, they reposted it, but it was saying that, like, you know, a bottle of water could be like $2, you know, in a shop. It could be like $4 at a concert. It could be like $6. I don't know. They were like talking about, you know, how much that bottle of water is worth in different. Yeah? Yes, please. um, talking about how much something is worth, you know, in different locations, but that bottle of water is the same bottle of water. So you have to know your worth and you have to move. If you know, you've got within you like all of this energy, all of this creation, this hope, this positivity, and talents, like everything, this wonderful energy. And you're worth that wherever you go. You didn't change, okay? If someone doesn't appreciate you, go somewhere else. This person's gonna see your worth, you know. Look at this, it's beautiful. And you're gonna see their worth. Someone did not appreciate this person, they broke their heart and, you know, probably like scoffing about how much of a fool they are or regretting because they won't find a person that dotes on, you know, on them more. One sec. This is so nice. Look at this. Take inspiration from the moonlight dancing on the surface of the sea. Like, be happy, be carefree, be abundant. Find reason to like just not worry about anything because it's all in hand. It's coming for you. You got wish fulfillment coming in the form of this person. They were worth, you know, we can't laugh at people for putting their heart on their sleeve and being open and optimistic and romantic because they're the bravest people of all. It's not brave to cheat on people. It's not brave to deceive people. It's not brave to love bomb. It's a nasty behavior. It's deceitful behavior. It's taking advantage of trust. You know, we wouldn't want the person that broke this person's heart because what kind of heart does that to people? You know what I mean? Like, I don't blame this person. This is so like, oh my God, this is so like set up by the divine, you know. These seemingly coincidental events are actually prearranged. Love it. Right, let's get one of these. Advice for Cancer, please. Think positive, get some of your favourite music on, have a little dance in your room if you don't like dancing in public. Be happy, let those vibrations, nothing can get you into a natural high like dancing. You know, like, if you've been to like, I've been to Gay Pride, I've been to like all kinds of stuff, Eurovision, you know, didn't drink, and oh my God, like I felt like I was on a high, you know. It's just like the vibe, like the atmosphere, so like everyone just feels so free and like happy. They feel safe, like they can be themselves. Like, oh, it's just like, it's so cool. Let yourself, you know, like reach a higher state of consciousness and just be happy. Like, miracles, expect the wondrous to emerge. Oh my God, Cancer, like, come on, we've been waiting for a reading like this for how long? For you guys, like, come on. I love it. This person going to tell you how special you are. They're going to make you feel amazing. They're going to like set up a picnic for you. They're going to like, they're the kind of person that's going to think about how they want to propose, you know, like this person not looking at anyone else. They're not going to look at other people walking past you. They're not going to like, you know, talk about their celebrity crush. You are their crush. You are their person. You know, they're going to see you as like the future mother or father of their child. Like, I bloody love this. I bloody love it. Let's get a self-care and some positive affirmations, and we're ready to go. Because it's when you're manifesting in, there's not too much, you know. I don't need to like love life for you, not the audience in your head. Okay, don't be like, don't be worrying what people think if you start dancing or singing or like, you know, just being in a good mood. Like, you are free to be how you want. Don't let anybody like make you feel like you can't be, you know, authentic, because it won't be. It'll be too much, or it'll be like, you know, out of character. You're not normally like this. Why are you being like that? That's weird. You know, like, who cares? Maybe you've always been like this, but you didn't feel like you could express yourself because, you know, you didn't have the confidence to do it before or something. I'm very excited about this. Very excited about this. I am capable of making a positive impact on the world. Yeah, you might not be known as like being a sign that kind of is infectious or rubs off on people, but you definitely, we've all got elements of like all of the zodiac signs, just in different amounts, and you're definitely going to be activating like parts of yourself that are more frivolous, more carefree, more like, you know, just wanting good times. And it's not in a shallow way, it's just like, I just want to be happy, like whatever it is, whether it's going to a music festival, whether it's starting a course in something I've always wanted to do, traveling for a while, going to see a comedian, you know, going to do, I hate karaoke personally, but you might like love to do karaoke or something. Like, I'm going to do what I want and I'm not going to worry about it, okay? Not because I didn't care about hurting people, because I'm allowed to express myself, like to be happy, to do things that make me feel good and nice. Living fully in the present shapes a meaningful past and a hopeful future. Just exactly what we've been saying, guys. I am worthy of love, success, and happiness. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that reading, Cancer. I'm going to move on to Leo. That was a beautiful reading, to be honest. Please give it a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, support the channel. Thanks for likes, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, give me a hype as well. I've seen that, this YouTube have decided that we can support